Hello guys and welcome back. It's been a while, but it's time for another episode of Diamond in the Rough. And we actually don't just have one game for you today, we've got three quick, brutal attacks. Some fast-paced, action-based games, of course, from this man. The one and only, he is of course the needle in the haystack, the rare Terran who plays incredibly creative, oddball styles that are ones, even if you're a lower APM player, as long as you've got a big enough brain and a good bit of micro, you can make it work. Up here in the top left, Storm Gaming's Ruff. His opponent in the bottom right looks like it's going to be a Terran versus Protoss to start. We've got one game of each matchup, by the way. I haven't watched them, but they've all been parceled together. And down here in the bottom right, in the Protoss, it's Chelsea Fan. Going for a gateway into a gas geyser. Now, interestingly, Ruff is sending an SCV scout across the map, not something he tends to do very often. So it's barracks gas into a second gas, and it looks like it's going to be an SCV scout. Now, I wonder if he goes for like an engineering bay block or something like that, because this is a very early SCV. Or does he just hide this somewhere and then try to like float a factory in maybe? You can see Chelsea fans looking around everywhere for proxies, but has not seen the SCV come in. Oh, and it's an eBay block. Yep, nice moves here by Ruff. Probe comes down and starts attacking that. Does Chelsea pull more workers? Looks like Cybercore is going to go down here before Nexus. I mean, it has to be before Nexus with that happening. And the probe moves over to take the third base. Ah, fascinating. Behind this, Orbital and Marine, neither is built just yet. What is Ruff doing? He just snuck his SCV into the corner. He's building a factory in the corner. Was the Protoss player looking? I don't know if the Protoss player was watching. Oh my god, they missed it. They actually had vision. With this really weird gateway positioning, they could see the edge of the base. Normally, they couldn't. I like the way Ruff snuck along the edge. Normally, that would work. But in this case, that should not work. But he's putting a reactor at home. His orbital and reactor are both a little slow, though. Probe comes in and is like, okay. Interesting. Reactor first. Second gateway started, then cancelled. Now starts again. Seeing that there's no command center on the other side of the map, the Stalker's out. You're kidding me. But wait, what can you even do off this factory? What are you going to do? Build like 2 Hellions? Don't tell me he builds a reactor and gets it up. No. Okay, he's going to build Widow Mines and walk those in. Stalker. Okay, this Protoss player is paranoid, dude. Wait, are they countering with their own aggression? Stalker is still looking for proxies. This player is so paranoid. They're looking everywhere for proxies except inside their own base. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, what's he got? Armory? Oh, he's got an armory! He's gonna make it so the Widow Mine turns invisible. Once that armory is done, the Widow Mines will stay invisible. Oh, look at this. Chelsea fan. Okay, quick reaction. Unburrow though. So he unburrows so it doesn't fire. Only another 10 seconds till that's done. The Stalker and the Sentry need to be killing that Widow Mine. They attack moved. He forgot about the engineering base, so they wasted their time attacking that. Now the probes all rally down to the third base. There is no detection on the way at all. And guess what? The armory's just kicked in. And he's building a Thor? He's built a Widow Mine into a tech lab. It's a Thor. Oh my god, proxy Thor. So sick. And he gets the Stalker. Oh my god, those pros need to get back to mining. Our Protoss player is in complete disarray right now. Is freaking out. He's built 2 Reapers behind us. So he's going to be rallying Reapers across the map. He's pulling the boys to try to drill into that base and repair that Thor. That Thor pops out in 20 seconds. So those SCVs are going to try to run in there and meet with the Thor. There is still no detection on the way. It's... Okay, the Sentry does almost nothing. Stalkers are building... But our Protoss player needs to get a robo or something. I don't know. Maybe just as many Stalkers as they can. Anything to hang on. Uh-oh. Widow Mine. Oh, he manually targeted it. You can see the Protoss player put a probe down there to try and lure the shot there. But he manually targeted it. The Thor pops out, kills the Sentry, kills a Stalker. The Reapers are in there. Lol, jeez. Okay, well, don't try that one at home. That is not going to work that much. But... Right? Like... That is some advanced mind game flexible stuff that I think Ruff felt out on the fly. But it's awesome. eBay block into sneak the SCV into the corner of their base, proxy a factory, go reactor at home, rally Reapers across, drill your SCVs over to repair the Thor. GG, well played. Absolutely brilliant stuff. That's how you win TVP, guys. Just play like Ruff. Let's go into map 2. All right. Let's go game number 2. It's going to be a Terran versus Zerg this time. Upper in the top left, representing Storm Gaming, it's a Ruff. Yet again on Death Aura. And down in the bottom right, we have a new StarCraft streamer. I don't know if they're that new, but I recently came across, it is of course, Clan Animu's Bang Bang. Now this is a Zerg who almost always has Turtle Zerg as their stream title. Is a VTuber. I believe the Twitch URL is something like twitch.tv/bang with like 14 A's in the ang, in the bang, in the ang. So I imagine it's going to be an attempt at very turtly, slow, grindy Zerg play. And Ruff, of course, being the tech-oriented bro that he is going to try and do that low-ground wall-off. So he's got the low-ground barracks wall-off. Workers get onto gas there. Overlord's coming across right now for the Zerg player, looking for the scout. Overlord floating over above the natural, as that was a 17 hatch by the looks of it. So Bang's going to go 17, 18, 17 into the gas pool, I would imagine. Actually, whoa, is this 3 hatch before pool? Oh, that's a pretty late spawning pool. A 19 pool. Oh my god, this might be one of those players who plays kind of like Vibe. Vibe used to play a lot of gasless builds. Well after people didn't think they were good anymore in Legacy. And I think, yeah, rallies drone straight over to the third base. So it's just droning like crazy. He's going to go take a gasless third hatch. So it's hatch, pool, hatch. Super economic build here from our Zerg. And oh my, we already see a Ghost Academy on the production tab. So it's going to be a gasless 3 base up against Ghosts. Oh dude, if there's one thing Ghosts really suck against, it's Ling speed, right? It's just the ability for Lings to just surround and kill you. There ain't gonna be none. Bang just plays gasless. So Bang is gonna have to defend with slow Zerglings and Queens. Now Bang is gonna have way more minerals than a lot of players do have. So because of that, maybe it works out here, but all right, Queen's starting on up. So 2 Queens building, lots more drones building, pair of Zerglings. Already a Ghost is out. I think Ruff might realize that the opponent always plays this way. So he's maybe countering it specifically with this in mind. And you know what, build a reactor, rally, or maybe even just rally Hellions one at a time behind this. And that's already an easy kill. You could just snipe that Overlord, shoot it a few times, it's dead. Does he go for that, or does he go for the pressure across the map? Looks like Ruff's just going to go across the map. His first Ghost, she's heading her way out. She's got a big C10 canister rifle there to go with that very well-defined musculature. Let's put it that way. Man, she runs fast too. So she's going to run on over there. Still, what do we got? Okay, gas just started mining from Bang Bang. Third Queen is on the way. We've got 2 Queens out. Factory on the way. Second Ghost is on the way. So no cloak or anything like that. But oh, run, Bang. Oh, man. 1 shot from the canister rifle plus a snipe equals dead. 2 shots to kill a drone, or 2 shots to kill a... 3 shots to kill a drone, 2 shots to kill a Zerg. Oh, okay, the Ghost here. Unless, if you get 2 Ghosts together, they can 2-shot. Oh, damn, barely gets the snipe interrupted. Yeah, if you get 2 Ghosts together and you perfectly shoot at the exact same time. Oh, you can't turn around, no! Lose that Queen. Yeah, that first Ghost annihilates. That first Ghost killed 2 Queens and 4 Zerglings. Holy shit. Ling speed's now on the way. There's more Queens and more Zerglings on the way as well. I'm surprised that other Ghost didn't move out. Looks like the command center now starting very, very late. But just going into the medevac. So, okay. So the idea here is start the 4th Ghost, start the medevac. So it's going to be the 4 Ghost drop following this up. But already doing great damage with that first Ghost. And not even wasting any energy on snipe here. Realizing, hey, it doesn't matter. I'll just do what I want. Oh, why is that starport floating over? That's a choice. Medevac. Maybe just trying to sow a bit of disinformation there. Medevac! You need a medevac for your Ghost pressure. Raff! Okay, does start it up. A little bit delayed though, so that gives a bit more time for our Zerg opponent to get prepared. Bang here, Baneling Nest on the way. Where are the Queens at though? There's 2 Queens out, but it's not rebuilding the other Queens. You do need to inject your hatchery, Zerg. I mean, Lingbane wrecks Ghosts, but without Queens to shoot up. So we've always talked about this rush and how it works, the triangle. Bam, bam, bam. Bam, 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 bam. Zerg ground units are going to have to rotate far, but you can just pick up from there, drop there, pick up from there, drop there, pick up from there, drop there. So you can kind of work your way around this terrain. And if you kill those 2 Queens, they're not going to have an answer. But as I say that, 3 more Queens are powering up. There's spores in each base, 43 drones. This looks to me like Bang is well prepared and is going to actually see the medevac coming across the map. Zerg sees it. Continues on with this attack, but there's a siege tank behind the wall. As soon as you get shelled there, going to need to turn around. Those Zerglings disappear. More Zerglings and Queens are out. I don't really see this doing much for Ruff. He's going to have to micro his little heart out. He's got a third command center on the way. He's trying to go into 3 factory mech behind it. Bang. Got a few Queens, but the Ghost drop on the low ground. The important thing here is to preserve your Queens. Oh! Loses 1 Queen. Uh-oh. Oh no, the Queens, they're all running too far forward. The Queens are all dying. Oh my god. And these Ghosts are just going to drop right on top of that. Yep. And now that the Queens are gone, there's no anti-air. Okay, 2 more Queens do sidle on up. There's more Queens building right now. One of them's about to pop. The other 2 have just started though. The Ghosts there pull into the choke point, and oh my god, they are annihilating. Bang keeps going into just a few units at a time. Not quite the overwhelming numbers needed. You've really got to consolidate your forces to deal with this. But look at that. Oh no! The snipe's going down! The snipe's going down! 1 more snipe on that Queen. She's dead. There's no more mobile anti-air. It's just spores. Okay, Bang still has a lot of money, but keeps trickling in a few units at a time. Needs to pull back from this. These Ghosts are getting out of control. Ruff has not lost a single unit. Is he about to have a perfect game? Oh my god. He might have a perfect game. The medevac gets out of there just barely. The Liberator going down. The Ghost's trying to start a step back. He's done insane damage as Ruff, but oh, finally, the Liberator falls. A Ghost falls. The Ghosts take out the Queen, and he gets out. He has lost 1 Ghost, 1 Liberator. More than 10 times the cost efficiency of the Zerg player. Let that sink in. 6 drones, 61 Zerglings, 3 Overlords, and 8 Queens for a Ghost and a Liberator. Talk about special forces. Holy shit. Blue Flame is now on the way. Reactor building on that factory, so can finally get some Hellion production. And can come home and repair, of course. Still down 12 workers is rough, so there's room to recover here for Bang. Zerglings in position. They could deny that base, but they pull back, unfortunately. +1 melee is on the way. Oh, a new Liberator came in. Even more denied mining time. Ruff keeping up a bit of the aggression here. Drone moving out to that 4th base on the left side as well. This Liberator going to dance about. Queens are in position this time, though. Bang well prepared. Yeah, she's got it. Oh, he kills the Queen. She doesn't transfuse it in time. So not the worst trade. Does keep her a bit busy. Double armory is now on the way here for Ruff. Starting up Hellion production tanks. I'd love to see another Ghost drop, to be honest. I think he might be a little worried about the mutas coming out, but the lair is only just about to finish. 62 drones are out. Bang Bang has a huge economy. Doesn't have Baneling speed yet, though. Ghosts plus Blue Flame Hellions? They're going to smash against Zerglings. And with no speed Banelings, the tank's going to do pretty good as well. Ooh, the Zerglings come forward, but that is a good Terran army for dealing with that. The Zerglings take out not a single unit. A terrible engagement from our Zerg player. Bang Bang here, really just headbutting into bad engagements time and again, and just keeping that crazy units lost tab. Remember, it's just the 1 Liberator, guys. That's the 2 Liberators plus the Liberator. Yeah, so 2 Liberators and a Ghost. The Queens are getting sniped. I think Bang could still maybe deal with this if Bang can get enough Banelings up, but the unit count is so low, the drone count is so heavy, and Ruff finds a perfect attack timing. If those Lings can find the tanks, that would be huge. A good flank on the tanks, but the Ghosts and the Hellbats keep them all alive. Dude! Oh my god! I think Bang needed to give up his base and be patient, but Bang goes in and just loses everything. Oh my god, there's a 23 kill Ghost, another 23 kill Ghost. 3 of the Ghosts have 24 kills. Holy crap. GG. Bang Bang types GG. 24, 25, 23. What? So that's 49. So 75 minus 3. So that's 72 plus 80 kills between 4 Ghosts. 80. Oh my god. 2 of the tanks have 16 kills as well. Units lost tab. Holy efficiency, Batman. Oh my god. Oh, annihilated. All right, note to self. If the opponent wants to play gasless, try a Ghost build. That is awesome. Let's go into the next matchup. All right. Let's get into the final one. A TVT. Quick, brutal strategy to finish us off. We've already had a brutal attack in TVP. Similar in TVZ, though I don't think he was planning to finish it, but opportunistically said, you know what, let's go and do this. Blue Flame tanks and goes pretty good. Let's see what he brings out here in Terran vs. Terran. In the bottom right, of course, Psystorm Gaming's Ruff. His opponent in the top left, it's me mate, Josh. Representing Legacy ANZ, it is, of course, Runamuk. So Runamuk, a pretty good Terran player out there, has been playing and competing for many years. Does a fair bit of organizing tournaments and stuff across multiple esports these days down here in Australia. Very passionate nerd who's made it to the highest league, Grandmaster and equivalent across multiple esports. He's one of those multiple esports passion nerds. Can he deal with Ruff though? Ruff coming for a really early SCV and immediately getting his harass on. 2 SCVs being pulled wisely by Runamuk. And he does get off there. 2 beats 1. Oh, a little too slow to pull though. Runamuk loses the SCV. Does he go back and he's 1 hit from death? So he threatens it, forces Josh off, and then gets out of there. Well done. Nice micro there. Kills an SCV, disrupts the opening. Behind this, what do we see? Looks like an expand. Runamuk with a question mark. I wonder what that's for. To be fair, it's really rare that Ruff scouts. I'm so surprised to see a few replays today where he's been scouting, right, guys? This is not what I remember Ruff playing like. Sorry, guys. Just had a little production issue there. Just had to freeze the screen momentarily while I helped out. And Ruff unable to put his expand down, so he's going to go Reaper into factory. So he gets the factory down straight away. And Runamuk blocks the expand while going for his own expand. But he doesn't see the command center, and that's got to raise some alarm bells. Runamuk might be a little bit worried about what's coming. So yeah, he's looking for proxies right now. A lot of people very paranoid because Ruff's such a tricky guy. So they look for all these proxies. They freak out a little bit. Really, Ruff just went, fine, I'll just build my factory a little bit quicker. And then drop the command center. Second depot has finished there. So about, what is that? 25 second advantage on the factory. Reactor goes down for Runamuk to try and cover up his expand. He's building a few more Marines. That SCV goes down. Does he see the command center? He doesn't. It died over here. Its corpse got kind of blasted to the right. That keeps him in the dark. So Runamuk not really sure what's up. Meanwhile, 2 Reapers are out. Reactor starts. Hellion on the way. What's the follow-up for a 3 command center? Wow, really greedy. Okay, so it looks like Ruff's going to do a 2 Reaper Hellion pressure. And he's just going to try and be super greedy behind it. I thought this was meant to be a quick, brutal game. I don't see how it could possibly be that anymore. Starport is on the way now as well. I did not look at the duration of the replay before I opened it, nor did I look at the name of the game. So I actually have no idea what goes on in this game. I just know this was meant to be a compilation of 3 quick cheeses. I look at this 3 command center build. It looks like a hyper-efficient economic build. And I imagine maybe Ruff's going to go for some sort of pressure. And then it'll accidentally kill him? I don't know. He's building... Okay, so he swapped the reactor. The factory is building 2 Hellions. So he's got the second reactor there on the barracks. Now that's interesting. Is he going to build like multiple Liberators maybe? Maybe he'll swap that onto the reactor in a little bit. Medevac's on the way for Runamuk. So Runamuk is going to send a Reaper across. He's just camping at home. He's got a Widow Mine, Marines, Hellion, all that sort of stuff going. Lots of Hellions coming out for... I'll tell you what, guys. Hellions can smash. There's one unit that can just run in and overwhelm an opponent if they're not quite in position. That is it. And with a Medevac on the way, that tells me Runamuk's going to load up a lot of units and go for a drop. You know what's really, really good at killing a drop, guys? A Viking. Reaper comes in for Runamuk, but there's already a Viking heading out across the map. Where is that Medevac? Oh, so the Medevac's loaded up here. It hasn't flown out just yet. If that runs into the Viking, that's going to be problems. Second Viking on the way. He's building 2 Vikings. It's a Viking Hellion attack. Wow, rough here. So a lot of people like to build Ravens. So he's like, if I just get enough Vikings, we can just gun down the Ravens from afar. Hellions don't really care about auto turrets or interference matrices. So anyone who builds double or triple Raven is going to be in big trouble in that scenario. The problem that he's going to have is Ruff is going to get hit by a drop and he's going to have not much at home. He's not even building Hellions right now. Dude, this is going to get real weird really quickly. 1 Marine there, a few Marines on the high ground, a Cyclone and a Raven are almost out. Runamark hits with his drop first. Ruff's in trouble right now. He's got nothing to respond to this. I think he's just going to try and pull the SCVs away, buy a bit of time. He's waiting for Hellions to come out. And, oh, he's not watching. Runamark doesn't raise the door. The Hellions get inside. The Viking even lands on top of that Cyclone. This Raven can drop an auto turret, but there's so many Hellions and Reapers, dude. They are going to annihilate the workers. Oh, Runamark, if maybe he should raise the door and then try and just keep his natural expander. That might actually be his best call here. Meanwhile, can he defend at home? The Widow Mine. Oh, watch out for that Widow Mine. Will it get a big shot? It gets a big one, but it doesn't quite kill them. Meanwhile, those units are just uncontested. The Marines all go down. So you know what? Ruff defends. He's taken more damage so far, but he's not done yet. He's killing even more. A Cyclone's about to pop out, as is a Raven. I think if both Ravens drop a few auto turrets at the same time, then maybe... I mean, I guess this is a thing. Oh, if he just raised his door, he would have been okay, guys. If he just raised his door. What a bummer. Bummer for Runamark. But, I mean, the thing is, this isn't an all-in from Ruff. This is just Ruff saying, my Vikings will try and pick off Ravens. They can land. They can do air harassment. If there's an opening, the Hellions will run in and do big damage, right? But he's not committing a crazy amount to do that. He's got a 3 command center build. So this was just a creative, like, late early game where he's like, if I get a lot of Hellions and Vikings, I'll get map control, potentially have some pressure and damage. And then it's like, oh, if only Runamark just realized what was happening. But I like the decisiveness where Ruff's like, shit, you're in my base. Now, I like this where he just is like, okay, we just got to, if he's butchering me, I need to butcher him. And just that move, man. Because you can imagine, if you get the wall up, you've got a Cyclone from behind that wall, like picking off units. Yeah, you lose all these SCVs, which sucks. But you keep all those SCVs in your production alive. You can drop auto turrets. You can micro your Cyclone behind the wall. You can build another Cyclone, another Raven. Your Marines will join up with them. You pull your units back behind the wall. Your bunker's going to do a little bit of damage, even though there's only 1 Marine in it. As it was, though, oh... Ruff's just like macroing, looking for some pressure. He's like, damn, how did this drop slide in? Goes in and kills his opponent. GG, well played. And that is actually a very cool opening. I love this idea of Hellion Viking control early on in the game. Get the quick third CC up and then go into whatever your game plan is from that point. Especially a mech plan where you're adding Blue Flame and you want those Vikings for sky control later. Awesome strategy. Well, guys, hope you enjoyed these Ruff replays. We've got more Diamond in the Rough coming on up. Stay tuned on the channel. We'll catch you guys next time. Goodbye and good night.